greatest police department in the world.
We basically, you know, owe our allegiance to LAPD, and that's the way most of the guys think about it.
I always felt police work was an honorable job, a good job. The good guy. And I like being the good guy. I wanted to be the good guy.
219.
Thanks for offering my services.
I don't want to be...
Here's your gun, Carrie.
Thank you, Sheriff. Here, you take this one back, because I don't need to.
You know, guns are real important. Almost as much as any sex in American life. Can make a real big man out of you in a hurry.
People have guns in this country, and they carry them.
America was built on guns. They're used to guns. Almost all the land that we've acquired here in America, we took with arms. And it's a common, everyday thing for them to see an officer with a gun. You look at our TV, and you know, if it isn't a cowboy shooting somebody, a cop shooting somebody.
Anybody else inside besides this guy?
There should be one person underneath the stage. We're underneath the stage?
Right.
Whoa! Towards the door, all the way outside. You live here or you live on Bridgeland?
I moved up Richmond. I might ask what this is about.
This is the building we're talking about right here. 5-story building, an apartment building. Windows all down this side, windows all down this side. And where do you think we blocked the intersection? Right there. Is there anybody in here that thinks a high-powered rifle won't shoot a block? If there are, you better start thinking again. If anybody can't see the error and the tactics of that damn mess, they don't understand what's going on. And in a case like that, there is no hurry to go and kick the goddamn door down. If we surround the area, we can do it at our leisure. As long as none of our people are getting hurt, we can wait until it's necessary to do it. If we'd have gone there and blown somebody away on that call, some policeman would be getting indicted. Because it was a nothing call. And it doesn't help to say, well, gee, I thought there was 12 guys with machine guns in there, because that is going to hack it. From now on, we're going to start fixing some responsibility. You're going to find out how heavy it is to wear a star or to wear a pair of stripes, 3 stripes, or however many you've got.
We have to be ready to respond to violence. That probably does not work on an individual's mind for several years. He doesn't even realize that this creates tension and pressure within him. And these guys won't admit it. They're afraid to talk about it because it goes against American manhood to admit that you may have certain fears. It just isn't done. The men will not talk about it to each other. Yet you can see it. You don't have to be a shrink.
Well, by and large, most of the police programs that the guys talk about are laughers, programs like Kojak. But if we talk to citizens, whether they be suspects or not, like what he does, I'd be in deep trouble. We're not gods. We're not superhumans. And why they portray us to be as such, I have no idea.
2L120, show me code 6844, North Kenmore, man, what a gun.
P44, 1 at P44, possible Malvest suspect, 21910, South Hill.
Which way they go? Okay, well, you got a broadcast off. Which way they go?
I live in the back of the house.
You know what they were wearing?
They were wearing like Levi's and just...
Victim's house, they're gonna wait for them. There's somewhere
grocery shopping, and 2 black guys.
A car?
Yeah, anyway, they got up, closed the car, and came very slowly to the corner looking in this direction. And then they did whatever they had to do and ran back, got in a car, back out, and went out for Alexandria.
2L120.
ADW occurred 844 North Kenmore. Suspect number 1, male Negro. Suspect number 2, male Negro, 5'8", slim, wearing a blue handkerchief mask.
I don't want you to just touch that car, okay?
Suspects were seen leaving the area westbound and then northbound on Alexandria in a black Corvair, unknown year.
What else you working on? Got people right there now. I've been home all morning.
Who else is your car?
No one in the car. Our car did this morning.
Okay. Let me talk to you. What time this morning?
I got here around 8 o'clock.
And nobody's driving it all day.
Okay, the motor was hot when you
Yeah,
drove up.
warm. I touched it.
Kids over there said they saw him with a white guy, and he said the room in is white.
Yeah.
Parked the car there about 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock this morning?
Yeah. Police are using it at 2 o'clock to go to the store. Maybe that's why it wasn't that hot. It was warm.
I think it may or may not be the car. The gal's pretty close. That's the car. It's a black Corvair.
I've been home all day.
Nobody else uses his car.
Not that I know.
Car came up and said it wasn't the one. There was a small emblem she just remembered was on the side. And the emblem isn't there. It's just a coincidence. So he gets his car back and we kick him loose and everybody goes their own way. Keep on looking.
We got to check it out before we let you in. Okay, that's why we're letting you go.
This way gets it over in 20 minutes and it's all done, right? You know, we're sorry, but, you know, it's our job, too, that we use that
We've got to do this, okay?
because we just can't let you go.
Came the wrong way on Spring Street, front side of his car, with 2 people in it. One of them is deceased.
Everybody knows your job so much better than you, and they're very vocal about it. I know them probably would want the job.
Sam Browne says the code 30-11-22-17, something of California.
Hey. This is where you live?
This is where he lives.
This is his home. You're not sick or anything, are you? What? You're not sick? You hurt? All right. Nobody's going to sit there. He's all right. Thank you very much for calling in. Well, you never know. You know, he's in pretty bad shape. But he says he doesn't want to know. He's all right. So.
Well, he's been lying there for 3 days, so...
For 3 days?
Every time I walk my son to school.
You want to stay here? Why don't you go to the mission over here? You can't walk at all?
No, I can't walk.
Hey, Sarge. This guy can't walk. No wonder he's been here all the time. What's all that with, huh?
Take him to the hospital right now.
Come on.
Just sit down.
Sit on right there.
When the last time you ate something? Huh? A couple of days ago? 8 days. 8 days ago you ate? 8 days. 8 days it says.
Boy,
damn weak.
Yeah, no wonder he's so weak.
Gentleman going up in the back there. What's the problem?
Yes, first she said that she didn't come in and drove him with the guy there. On my right, she says, he tried to come back.
They also damaged all the property.
Sue him. You know who he is, right?
I have no idea where he is.
You know who he is, don't you? He's not a suspect.
I know what he is.
All right, then. Sue him and take him to court. Damage the furniture? Take him to court.
So he had free will. You're telling him he can do whatever he
I'm
wants
telling him
on my
anything.
property.
I don't want to tell him anything.
That's what you're telling him. He can do whatever he wants to do. And you wonder why there's problems with the police that are so protective, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Same thing happened last time we were here.
You heard it, right?
Yeah, he is your ex-boyfriend. Now I remember.
Ex-friend.
Okay, ex-friend. Another lieutenant here saying the same thing. It was something to do with the rent, you know.
My daughter would like to ask you a question. He threw a hatchet at her, and she wants to know if she can press charges.
He threw a big, it was an axe
When
from
was
the top of his, around a week and a half ago. So hopped the balcony and tried to hit me.
What's the number of the report?
No, we didn't report it.
We never reported
It
it.
happened a week ago and you didn't report it.
Well, you can do it in Iraq, like right now.
You know, he can do what he
Well,
wanted.
what do you want us to arrest him for?
Because he's does not belong on the premises.
That's a
And
civil
he's
suit.
busting up all the furniture.
That's a
But
civil
it's not
suit, ma'am.
what is it called when he's
It's
trying to...
called civil. Oh, what
No,
it's
when
called
he's
a
trying
week
to-
ago is a crime when you press charges. It's a week old. You weren't that concerned to call then, you could go to the investigators tomorrow and make the report.
I called somebody else.
They don't have the authority to make arrests like a police officer does.
Well, the police officer doesn't want to do anything.
It's confusing sometimes because the segment of the population that, makes the law, you don't deal with them on a day-to-day basis. We're generally dealing with the segment of the population that break the law. And every place you are and everybody you're talking to wishes you were some other place talking to somebody else.
You two guys fighting?
No. I want to...
In the last 3 years.
Back to staying,
I don't know. I let in English, watching the ladies.
You cut anywhere else?
Watching the ladies from the bottom. I came in the bottom in the back.
She did that to you?
Yeah.
No. I was very nice talking to this guy asking me.
Do you know this man?
Yeah, he used to live with me. He used to live in my room. She hit me all of a sudden, just coming.
What'd she hit you with?
With her fist. Look at what she did to me.
You advise everybody to take care of their problems or...
Yeah, otherwise we're going to have to take a vote.
Yeah. We'll do whatever you have to do.
Yeah.
I concur.
Ya me dijeron lo que pasó allá adentro. What is it going to be? I want to leave it up to you. I want to give you a break, but if you don't want it, I want to take both.
Reuben. Middle name phonetically spelled Charles Adam Robert Adam Lincoln Edward Ocean. Address 509 Mail Black Brown 58.
You got a warrant? Yeah, that's it. Okay, there's your problem, right?
I don't get a kick out of talking to two people who beat the hell out of each other and make the peace, walk away and know that tomorrow, she's going to put a knife into him or he's going to put a bullet in her head. Because I haven't really accomplished anything except kept the peace for that particular moment. And there's no satisfaction in that. He hasn't really solved anything.
What people? Got in the car and they stopped and started hassling on me. Okay? They're drinking in the car and they just put beer right over here. It really caused me much disturbance.
Pull over.
Pull over!
Pull over.
Watch it.
I'll set a statement for you.
2L 330 code 6 at 694 South Eldorado. Get over to the sidewalk. You guys up to? Okay, and he admits that she flipped you the bird.
Yeah,
How old are you?
that? 20.
How old are your buddies?
They're 23, 21, and 20. Okay, I did. Okay, we did throw something at them. But, they flipped us off first. So we made that,
Well, if you hit somebody with that, you got to get them all out of the car and find out what's going on. They threw some beer cans or something. No big thing.
Yeah.
by the car. Yeah, the car on that side. Stand right over there. Put your hands on top of your head. Ponga sus manos en la cabeza.
He got out of the car, threatened me. I know I threatened me, but okay. Like I told her she shouldn't have provoked him like that.
Okay. Well, my suggestion is you take your lady friend, move on, go home, and don't do that sort of thing, because these guys may have guns, knives, and you don't know what they're going to do.
Put your feet.
I got a wallet in my left-hand pocket and a brush in the back. That's my wallet.
Okay, everybody turn around. This is my identification. Comprende? Licencia? You got some identification? Where do you live?
Se quemó el motor y lo...
Counterfeit? Good, we got one.
245 request closing.
245, number 1.
Hotel up north, 231-5456.
Last name of Moreno, M-O-R-E-N-O. First name Manuel.
Green card is no good.
What?
It's counterfeit.
I don't know, man.
Oh, I know.
We have 24,000 illegal aliens coming in a month, just into Southern California area. 750,000 illegal aliens in the city of Los Angeles. They might as well tear the fence down and either let Mexico annex us or have us annex Mexico, because that's what's eventually going to happen. I have noticed that the illegal alien, their attitude is changing. A black and white would drive down the street, they'd get off the street. Now, they don't have any fear of the black and white because they know that our primary job is not going to pick up an individual solely for being an illegal alien. Okay? We are only going to come in contact with them as this guy here, he committed a crime.
Okay. It just looks weird to me.
Sí. Un momento, man. You're the regular jackpot king. He ain't gonna cut you no slack.
Roughly, say 30% of the burglaries are pulled by illegal aliens. They only fall into one or two categories. They're either suspects or they're victims.
He claims he never had the gun.
No, that he never really fought with the guys, but they hit him over the head, the two security guards. The argument was over one of the waitresses there that he and her are both dating.
Well, there's enough witnesses who was there. We do have the Lucas security guard at 45 auto.
He's up here for one reason, and that's opportunity. He's saying that he has zero down in Mexico, and there's all kinds of opportunity up here.
He said that he's from Zacatecas, originally, in Mexico. The reason he came over was because his family needs the money. According to him, they're pretty deprived. He said he's been doing hard work for people at the market downtown, the LA market.
Tell him to apply for food stamps. About the only job that I've had on this whole department where someone didn't complain about the job I was doing was when I worked in SID fingerprints and I printed the bodies at the morgue. Never got a complaint. Totally cooperative.
They got a hold of three suspects and were interviewing him or attempting an arrest when a altercation started. Flores' partner had one of these upside-down holsters, and his gun flipped out and went onto the sidewalk. Well, at this time, Ubaldo F. Rigosa, age 22, jumped on the gun, at which time Frank stepped back and fired one shot and took the guy belly button through the back, through and through. However, and now the bad news. The guy might live.
Come on, stand up, go. Stand up, dragging. Through here.
You gotta understand the Mexican gangs. They've been in this community as long or longer than LAPD's been here. And if your father was an 18th Street young gang member, you're an 18th Street gang member.
You didn't find out last year gang's bigger and badder than your gang ever thought it'd be. Hey, Paul, where's the car?
Hey, excuse me, I'm the one you talk to. Let me talk to you, please, again. Please, let me talk to you. Please, please, please. Please do that, please. This is not a custody.
The friends that I have in civilian walks of life, they think that in some areas I'm a very cold person, that I have no sympathy for somebody who does anything wrong. Well, that's true. I'm not really down on people per se, but I think most policemen realize that no other animal on earth will sink to the levels that a human being will let himself sink. And we're supposedly the smartest of the bunch.
Yeah. In apartment 408.
Hi, officer.
You got an unwanted guest.
I'm a nervous wreck.
His name is Mr. Redhead Calhoun.
I'm a nervous wreck, officer.
Here's the keys, sir.
Now, here's the keys to my apartment.
To us. We want to go home, go to bed.
What is your name, sir?
Tony Bushinsky. And we want to remove the unwanted guest.
Man right here.
And I'm the punk
yes.
that's paying the bill. I'm the punk.
You folks working today?
Pardon?
Did you work today?
She just come from work.
I'm not talking to her, sir. I'm talking to you.
Oh, me?
You and your wife.
No, we don't work.
No, I got...
Okay, step out, man. All
No, I
right.
have nobody here for you, Lee.
No, I hope you shot or not. Calhoun? Hey. Hey. Hey.
What?
Police, you want to sit up? Hey. What?
Sit up.
Yeah. Up. Where's your shoes?
Under the couch.
Under
the couch.
Under the couch? Well, you know, to me, life is humorous. I get a kick out of human beings, period. I think I don't need booze, I don't need marijuana. I get high on just being around people. Some of the things that people do. I think that's where I get most of my humor, watching some of the things that police officers or most times as citizens, their involvements. What seems to be a major trauma for them is a laugher for us. Pete's going to jail, doesn't it? Pete. Oh, I said it beats going to jail, doesn't it? Well, put your shirt on, let's go. You don't need to go in there.
I want to use the restroom.
No. Just go. Let's get shirt and go. I don't want you to be walking all around the house. You can get primp on your own bed. One and a half. Guy's on his foot.
Pull your vehicle over to the right. Stop your car.
How about if I put a round through your window, dummy? You think you'll wake up? No, he's not stopping yet.
Hey, park your car right here. Park it.
Tell him he's getting a ticket.
아빠 티켓 깠는데.
왜 그러니 그게? 한자 어떻게 써서?
Tell him and all you go and sit in the car and I'm going to write him a ticket.
아빠 이제 차 안에 있다가 저기 티켓 하나 오는.
Tell him that he's to sign over here on the X. By signing over here, he accepts the ticket. He doesn't admit guilt to the violation. You understand what I'm saying?
How are you doing? You could relax for a minute, will you? Step over here on the sidewalk so we won't get run over. Relax. Don't go in any pockets, okay?
A lot of the officers have been killed on just what they considered routine traffic stops. That's the ones that get you in real trouble. And so I try to tell the guys.
Where are you coming from?
Give me a hug.
How many drinks have you had?
None.
None?
And a beer.
Oh, beer.
If I make a traffic stop, as long as I could look down in the car and I could see his hand, I'll have him put his hand on the steering wheel. When he gets out of the car, step back and watch him close and don't get right up on top of him. And just, you watch his hands. Because you get a call over the air, robbery in progress. Okay, now you got to drive 8 or 9 blocks. At least you know what to expect when you get there. You're going to expect the guy's probably armed. But when you get a call, a family dispute, something like that, and you're maybe not too prepared, and you just drive up and you park in front of the house and you get out of the car and you get blown away.
How did you get cut up?
Never fight from over there. No, fight from over there. The biggest fight over there.
Who's injured now? Who lost all his blood?
No, my mother closed the door because he was running, and her husband ran upstairs.
Dile que la manager estaba y se enojó porque cerré la puerta.
The manager was there, and sí.
Which one is bleeding?
El hombre, y entonces se la aventó.
Hey, Jesse.
Yo quiero preguntar en español, trágame.
We need to come to the law.
Usted habla español, venga. Mire, allá...
What's going on?
Already got one that's back? No. Here's a leg and I've taken him out.
El otro allá está.
Where is it, on his forehead?
Okay, let them sort it out in the morning then. See you later. Problem?
No. The man helped me. I asked him, the only orders, there's only 3 people in the hotel allowed to make a phone call. Yeah. And I told the gentleman he's not allowed to make a phone call.
What did he do to you?
Huh? He came at me and he took a swing at me.
Well, did he make contact?
Yes, so you can hit me on the hand right here when I jump back.
What do you want to do?
Huh? I don't do nothing about it because I came down. The only way I know how. He's too big for me to argue with.
You both live here?
My working sir lives here.
Well, we'll go talk to him.
The courts really don't think that we know it. They think we're a bunch of fools out here and we don't know what we're doing.
I got the welches right here. Where you hit like a pure I want to press the charges on the guy.
You swung on him too, didn't you?
Put his ass in jail. What?
You swung on him too, didn't you?
I did not. No way.
How did you get that? Let me see that. What did you do that with?
With that pipe.
With a pipe?
Yeah.
Okay, anybody witness to any of this?
No, he just ordered my house.
He's in front of yours?
Yeah, and what happened, I just moved out of this house like 2 weeks ago.
Heard anywhere else?
And I don't know, so they started making some sort of accusations towards him. He reacted emotionally, okay? He went next door right here to the store, and the way he reacted was by putting his fist through it. And he was in the bowl.
He's mad, and then he came by here and he walked by and boom, place.
Another Saturday night virtual.
Right on around.
The most satisfying period of my life was when I had about 3 or 4 years on the job, and we made good arrests.
I've never met a liberal policeman. They might have come on the job liberal. But be against the death penalty, be against a lot of it. After they're policemen for a year, it's all of a sudden do away with the penal system and let's just have a gas chamber.
Adam12code3.com.